I'm Melonie Frasure. I'm the trauma coordinator here at Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center. Before taking this role, I've been an ER nurse for the last 14 years. And during that time, was able to see people who would come in with various injuries. During the summer, we see a lot of ATV injuries that probably could have been prevented with some better thinking. So today we're going to talk about some different things that will help to prevent those types of injuries so that maybe we can have fun during the summer without having to visit the ER. When we talk about ATV safety, one of the first things that we talk about is equipment selection. Not every ATV is designed to do the same thing, so it's nice to have the conversation with wherever you're going to purchase as to what you want that vehicle to be able to do. Know who's going to be able to ride it and how many people are going to be able to participate with that activity, so that when you do make that purchase, that it fits your needs, and that helps it to be more safe for everybody who's going to be involved. Most vehicles aren't meant to be ridden by anyone under age 16, or at least to be driven by those people. The second point when we talk about ATV safety is making sure that you get the correct instructions so that things are safe. There are lots of ATV courses out there that are designed to help make sure that the rider is competent and comfortable in using that ATV. Most ATV makers actually will offer a free course with the purchase that allows you to go and to bring your ATV and to get comfortable and to ask questions so that you'll be able to be a safe operator. State programs also offer free classes, often offered when you register a vehicle. So make sure that you take advantage of one of those classes. The other thing that comes into mind is to make sure that whoever's going to be operating that vehicle, not necessarily just the driver, but also whoever will be riding, needs to be comfortable as well. So if you're going to have children that will be involved, it's great to have the conversation with them to know that this is not a toy, that this is just like mom and dad's car, and that they're not allowed to drive or to operate it without you there. And so those are good conversations to have early to keep them safe. When we talk about safety, gear is very important. The most important gear that we see for ATV is helmets. Anybody who's going to be on the ATV needs to wear a helmet. It's probably the most important piece of safety equipment there is. Helmets are different. Different activities require different helmets. Different motorcycling activities require different helmets. So make sure that you pick the appropriate helmet for the activity you're choosing to engage in, and making sure that there is someone there that is appropriate to fit that helmet for your needs. Anyone who rides the ATV needs to have a helmet, including children. A bicycle helmet or a skateboarding helmet just isn't sufficient coverage for an ATV type accident, so make sure that you invest in the gear so that you invest in your family's safety. The fourth thing that we need to talk about is location. ATVs are off-road vehicles and shouldn't be driven on paved highways or roads. Cars coming along aren't going to be expecting to see you, so make sure that you choose a location that's appropriate for that ATV. If you do have to cross a road, it's appropriate to treat it just like a pedestrian crossing, to stop and look both ways and make sure that everybody in your group gets across safely. When you do pick a location, make sure that you pick a location that's appropriate for the least experienced rider in your group. A lot of times the experience within your group is going to vary, and it's good to pick a location that is going to provide the experience for the least experienced rider so that everybody has a safe and enjoyable time. With that, it's also good to know where your emergency services are located if you're going to a rural area. That way, if you do have a problem, you know where your cell service is, you know where your emergency services are located. So following these guidelines will help you to have a safe and enjoyable time with your friends and family while you're ATVing. So think ahead and enjoy your ride.